Welcome back to CryptoJet, where today we're talking about the Oasis Foundation or Rose coin. Now, I talked about this before in a previous video, and this is a token that if you do not hold in your portfolio, you're probably a complete degenerate, and I don't mean that in a good way. So I'm going to talk about Rose. I'm going to let you know why a coin with such a small market cap is worth it. First of all, that's only one of the advantages. Now, you can actually purchase it on any of the following exchanges if you are convinced by the video. Then obviously we're going to go have a look at the technology and why these guys are connected to the metaverse and why they want to build looking towards that direction in the future. Also, we're going to cover a little tweet about sustainability and a little article in the blockchain world. And lastly, price predictions on Rose coin. So if you do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. It really means a lot to me. Let's get straight into it now. So it's at a market cap of $1 billion. The chart is looking phenomenal. It's a relatively new project and it has huge potential to grow. So I can see this coin in the top 20 in the future, which would mean at least a times 10 increase in market cap and therefore in the price as well. And I'm not even being conservative right now, or should I say I'm literally being conservative right now, because this project and why they're better than a lot of others, right, is, for example, let me just try to explain this to you in a different type of way, right? So you have a lot of different types of coins. You have NFTs, you have exchanges, you have cryptos, and cryptos are based on buildability, metaverse and gaming, and then you have decentralized finance, etc. Now, one of the largest buildability ones, obviously, is Ethereum, because Ethereum is there for you to build upon it and build blockchain applications and all of these applications that are decentralized, right? So then you have Solana, then you have Cardano, then you have Polkadot. All of these are meant for building. And then you have Matic, right? Matic has a market cap of $14 billion. Guess what Matic is? A slower version of Rose that is not focused enough on the metaverse. So in the worst case, I can see Rose overtaking Matic, which means it's going to have a market cap of at least $14 billion, which would mean an increase of 14 times judging by the market cap. Now, if you're not convinced enough, these guys have a layer 1 proof of stake decentralized network with two main components: the consensus layer for doing and validating all of these transactions and whatever happens on the network, and the paratime layer as well. Consensus layer is scalable, high throughput, secure. Paratime layer hosts many parallel runtimes at one time, meaning you can have a lot of, should I say, the S word happening on the network at the same time. They're immensely scalable because you can connect all of these parallel layers to one, and obviously they're efficient. And I'm not going to go into detail about this because personally it's you have to get into the white paper to understand it even more, but I guess you just have to take my word on it. Now, privacy first, obviously they have the encrypted data and smart contracts fed into the secure enclave and encrypt every single result out there. And lastly, versatility, which means that they're going to customize these parachains and paratimes in the future to be able to be upgradable in the metaverse and a lot of other things that require significant resources and power for, having a good network to run around the virtual world. So that's what these guys are focused on. You can learn more about their technology right here. But, for the last part of the video, I just wanted to show you a little article that about, blockchain technology being greener than the traditional technologies in the world and potentially being better for the environment for the future. So if you head on to cointelegraph.com, you can check out this beautiful article. It's interesting. It talks about energy consumption, innovations, the energy mixture and everything else. And it's a quick read. So if you want to check it out, this is the title right here. You can, view it and learn a little bit on your own, right? So lastly, a little technical analysis on Rose. If we move on to the 4-hour time frame, we can see a nice bullish correction pattern. And once we do break out of this, I do believe we will be heading straight towards the $0.7 mark, or, a more conservative first price target should be the minimum price objective of this upwards move, which would be the $0.55 mark at this point. So I believe that's it for today's video. Thank you all for joining in for another review. This was Rose. I have heavily invested myself into it as well. So obviously don't take this for granted. You should do your own due diligence before investing into any crypto or blockchain projects, but you heard it here first, right? So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Adios.